Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the Prophetic Podcast. I'm your host, Drew. I'm here with my team.
What's going on, guys?
We in the building.
Look at Bree. How are you?
I'm good. I was just telling you before we started recording. I don't know what to say in the beginning now. I need to come up with my
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Exactly, and I have these wonderful pockets. If you're a woman, you know, like anything with a built-in pocket is like preem, and this has a built-in pocket.
I don't know because dudes always have pockets.
You guys are not women,
luxury.
so you don't understand.
I've been noticing like the leggings now with the pockets.
Oh my gosh.
I've been seeing them.
I've been walking around doing this all
That
day.
beautiful voice you hear talking about leggings is Trevor, and I'm trying to figure out how you know so much about leggings.
I'm a teacher. I work with mostly females, and
That's
the students
true.
be rocking this stuff too.
So
like
do you have some leggings?
No.
It would be okay.
I mean,
if
I'm
you
not
had leggings.
judging
Don't
you.
let him do that to you.
Don't let me do that to you. I'm not judging you. I'm happy
If you want
did.
leggings, wear leggings.
No,
What
that's
kind
not.
would you wear though if you did?
That's no. We not even.
Okay, but I will say, guys wear those like compression pants.
It is the same thing.
They're leggings.
It is.
They're
Oh,
literally
those
leggings.
It's the same shit.
But see,
That
you
you
do that
put
when you
shorts on top
athletic,
of.
like.
I've seen it in the grocery store too.
I had to.
Oh, excuse me.
I've seen it in the grocery store, and I'm like, those are literally just
I've seen
man
dudes
leggings.
in full bodysuits. You know, the little biker suits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Those are inappropriate.
I saw that at Celestial the last time we were there. It was like, you remember there was like 10 that rode in the back?
I remember.
That is actually normal, yeah.
A man in a unitard is inappropriate. Just generally. That's too much.
You let me get this body where it wants to be.
No,
You're gonna see
it's
some
too
shit.
much.
I'm telling
It's
you.
too much.
He already talking about shirtless pod.
Oh, I'm doing a shirtless pod.
Oh, my
With
God.
a gold chain. Let
It's
me
maybe-
get my...
Well, with the gold chain?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe you should think about that.
I did. I'm doing it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you feel good
I don't know
about
if
it.
y'all want to be here that day.
Yeah, maybe that's a solo
It's a
episode.
solo shoot.
That's your monologue.
That's my D'Angelo.
Oh no.
How does it feel, Trevor?
Oh my God.
All right.
Look, you gonna have the camera just rotating around?
Oh, Becky, you want to be here for that shoot?
I think Becky's busy.
Somebody got it recorded.
Maybe you and Trevor can figure something
Wow,
out.
no.
He is a really good helping hand, though. Pause. Oof, that's bad. So how have y'all been? What's been up?
Oh God.
We haven't had everyone together in a while.
I'm doing well, you know.
Wait, when's the last time y'all actually worked together? I keep forgetting. Was it the actual?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a
It's
minute.
been
It's been
that
a
long?
minute. It's been a minute.
Well,
Well,
buddy,
she's,
right?
she's here now.
Yeah.
Oh, me
Boom.
and Trev, we back.
I feel like there's a
Blow
piece
it up.
missing, but it's like, hey, Brittany. Hey. She's not here. So what do you all want to get into first today?
Well, little birdie told me that it is your birthday.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what I
You know what I'm
heard.
saying? You know.
Yeah.
Like today's not your birthday, but your birthday.
Tomorrow, yeah.
I haven't had time to, throw it on my calendar yet or anything
Which
like
is
that.
sad because I've known you since 2014.
And it's
You don't have
Mother's,
a
it's Mother's Day
recurring
weekend.
calendar event feature on your phone?
Oh,
You do.
no!
So
check
why
this
didn't
out.
you use
Check
it?
this out, though. Just found out. I can put emojis on my calendar. I've been lit.
Did you get an iPhone?
No.
Oh, yeah. If you had an iPhone, you would have known that shit when you were like 5. Sorry, buddy.
I want a little more context here. Can you elaborate
Yeah,
on what you're talking
please.
about?
So I forgot what I was putting in my phone. Actually, I can go to my calendar and check.
He's
so
so,
ha-
sweet.
he's so happy.
No, because it's like it
Ridiculous.
strikes me like
the endorphins that I'm getting just sitting
no.
there.
You
So-
making my spine tingle. That sounds so weird. But
I was
like the
putting
endorphins,
in.
yes.
I was putting in my buddy's wife. I was putting in her birthday, and then like it threw like the cake.
Wait.
I was putting her birthday on my calendar, right?
Time out.
Yes.
So you were putting your buddy's wife on your calendar, but my birthday's not on your.
Because I know yours, and it's Mother's Day, so yeah.
Oh, it's
Don't
Certain
piggyback my shit on some.
Certain things.
Those days operate independently. I don't give a damn if they're on the same 24 hours. No,
they independent.
it's still my birthday.
Oh, so how is
Mother's Day kind of?
No, I'm not
does that
knocking.
work?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Mother's Day kind of trumps yours.
You don't have a birthday without mom.
period?
Speak
I'm gonna
that
say
back
it one
in.
more time, just in case you didn't hear. He wouldn't have a birthday without his mom.
No, let me run that back.
Run it all the way
Yeah.
back.
I'm sorry. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful
There
moms.
There
we
we
go.
go.
By the time you hear this, your day will be over anyway. So my birthday is going on.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. No, happy Mother's Day for real. To all y'all.
So no, I was putting her birthday in, and then it threw up the cake emoji. So I was like, "Ooh, can I put that?"
What emoji did I get on my birthday?
He said, ooh.
And so then I was like, "Ooh!" it's in there. So then I was like, my boy coming into town. I was like, ooh, let me see if I can throw the airplane emoji in there. We lit. Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm still trying to figure out what emoji I got for my birthday, which is currently like happening. So
again,
am I in there?
I know yours.
So I don't get no emojis. If you were going to give me an emoji, what would it be? And don't say eggplant or any weird shit like that.
It probably would have been just. Right now we using simple emojis, so it probably just would have been the cake.
I get cake too. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take cake.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
At least nothing weird.
No. What?
Thank you, Trevor.
So I didn't realize. I don't know. I didn't put one and two together. Your birthday is on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. You just experienced that trauma with me.
I know. Let's talk about it. That's really sad, kind of for you.
They didn't plan it all.
Oh.
They didn't plan.
So then, did you get birthdays regularly?
No, not really. No, it would be like this. I call my mom and she's like, "Oh, it's Mother's Day." I'm like, "Yeah, and." Nah, all right. So it's not. Yeah, no, not really.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually spent this whole week in the kind of what we're going to talk about today. I guess we can kind of start heading that way. But I've spent a lot of time this week reflecting, actually, and typically before. And this is something y'all have never known about me because you have to know a person in layers, right? So this is a layer you can know. So every year, at the end of the year, and at the end of my calendar year for my birthday, right?
Right.
And the actual year that we're in, if it's 2023 or whatever, I reflect. I'll just sit and start thinking about everything. And this week, that kind of came up. I was like, I've never really been celebrated that much.
Andrew, that's
and I
sad.
Yes, it is, but I've never really been celebrated. I've never really celebrated myself a lot. It's kind of what, like you were talking about, you said you want to say something about the Michael Sean thing. It's kind of that thing he talked about where you just kind of go. For me, it wasn't necessarily any kind of like alcohol thing that was keeping me going. It was just life, trying to figure out how to scale life and grow and become the man you're supposed to be and all that stuff. So this week I spent a lot of time reflecting, and crying and shit.
Did they
reflecting and crying and all that? Yeah.
Did they do anything else outside of your day? Like, was there any other point of your life that you felt like, oh, okay, this is my day. This is for me?
No.
Never. Not even Father's Day. You got a kid.
Did she? Yeah, Father's. No, not really. Like, not that I could. I mean, this is only really my second Father's Day. So the first one was kind of.
She's a baby.
Yeah, she turns 2 in August.
Oh, she's a baby.
So this is really my set. So we'll see.
Yeah.
You got some work to do. I'm kidding. But no, I realized this week that I hadn't been celebrated. So my daytime job, they give you a celebration day. All of you companies should do that. That is awesome. They give you just a random floating celebration day annually to use for whatever you want. So I used it, and I took my Friday, and I did a lot, and I'm really tired because of it.
Okay.
And then I found myself in the morning yesterday getting frustrated because I couldn't figure out what to do. I was like, I realized I'm frustrated because I never celebrate myself, and now I have to actually plan something for me.
Yeah.
Like planning this show, as much as you might think it's about me, it's really not. Like, this is a whole operation. It's not come celebrate me for 2 hours. No, it's a show, right?
Right.
That's a different type of planning. My brain can go there easily. Boom, boom, boom. I can plan out an event and shows and for anybody else, but then I had to pick something to do for myself. I didn't know I was lost. I was on Dallas sites. I was on Google. I was like, I don't really know where I want to go. I was like, she like, do you need help? I was like, yeah, because I'm getting frustrated. And I'm about to go sit downstairs and play video games. So we need to figure something out. And we went and had sushi and went to go see Guardians. And then I went out and stayed out way too late last night.
Turn up. We turned up?
Way too, bruh. We had a hard stop at 12.
How long did we go?
I got home at like 2.
Ooh.
That was not a hard stop.
You turning back the clock.
That's a soft
going
stop.
hard.
Bro, at 1, I said, hey, I thought you had a hard stop at 12. I left my car at my friend's house, right? Shout out to my friends in Grand Prairie, all of you. You motherfuckers. So I said, hey, you said you had a hard stop at 12 because your daughter got a game at 9, right? He was like, well, we're already here now. We might as well close it down. I was like, no, let's close it down. That's not how that works.
So we closed it down.
We didn't close it down. I got to ride back to my car and took my ass home. No.
That's not how that works.
Hey, he going to be all right. All you got to do put the hat on, the glasses, have a coffee in his hand.
I gotta sit here and talk to y'all. This is a different grind. I can sit at a game right now. That's easy.
He was celebrating you, man.
Was he? Because I didn't know that he was still.
Was he after
He
he was there?
He was getting lit on your behalf.
You know how people do the stand up like they're about to leave? I'm like, oh,
we're gonna wrap it up.
I'm like, we didn't do this a lot, like
That's
about
so
3
funny.
times. And I looked at him like, you get your tab? He was like, oh, I got another drink. I said,
That's not how this
but I
works.
got my box and my food. I'm ready to ride. He's like, oh no, I got another drink. I said, okay, so we'll do one more. Get one more drink. Boom.
gosh.
I look around, come back from the bathroom. I'm like, you ready? He's like, he's sitting at the bar now. He's sitting down again.
He's
I said,
stuck.
oh, you're not going home.
I have a friend like that.
What? Yes.
I literally told her, I was like, okay, I want to go and get a wine, a nice little chill thing. Sis had 5 espresso martinis. I'm actually not sure if that's even like legally allowed.
Espresso martinis?
Yeah, I had one.
Have you ever had one?
No.
A cousin of mine made one for me. Yo, I don't even do coffee like that. It was hidden though.
So I'm taking notes. Leggings,
Wow.
espresso martinis.
Leave my man's alone.
Thank you.
Leave my man's alone.
Wow.
This is not
I
going to
had
be
one.
I feel like
the
you can't
Trevor
even get some
Hate
stuff out
Club.
of your chest.
No.
That's I've only had one. I'm just saying.
You can
like,
have
it
as many as
So
you
you're,
want,
you're
Trevor.
dabbling. I
Oh
understand.
my god.
I respect it, bro.
So it's
that's-
basically like the adult vodka Red
Pull a
Bull.
little close to you.
It's basically
There you are.
like the adult vodka Red Bull.
Is it good?
It's so good, but
I feel like
have
my
you
body would be doing so many different things.
Have
since
you had
alcohol
a-
is
See, I don't like coffee like that. So you know,
I do.
yeah.
have you had a vodka Red Bull before?
maybe a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Yeah, it's
answered,
been a
if you
minute.
said like last week, I'd be like, okay, this is
Yeah,
probably
I
a
need to
problem.
make I probably had that when I was making really bad life choices.
Yeah. But anyway, so you should not have more than 5 of them. And I was like, girl, I thought this was a wine night. What is happening?
I am a 2-drink kind of person.
See me- I'm
so
like
when
2
you
or
hit
3.
the 3s, 4s, and 5s, I'm probably closer to passing out at that point. I don't have a gallbladder, so I can't drink like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I had my
Fun
had an emergency.
fact.
Yeah, fun fact. If y'all didn't know, I had an emergency surgery. Maybe I should be an advocate for people.
That means you
without
can't have
gallbladders.
like spicy food either, huh?
He's still spicing
I
up.
spice the shit out of it.
He's spicing
I-
up.
yeah, but
It's not good.
no. It is quick. Quick return on investment.
Oh, wow. So you ate nothing spicy on your birthday. I
Oh
would
hell
hope.
yeah, I ate spicy. What?
What'd you eat?
I went crazy. I cheated on my vegetable shit and all that. I ate
Oh,
sushi.
good for you.
I ate piles of sushi.
Good for you.
Pals.
Piles of sushi. There's a good sushi spot in Plano we found. It is amazing. Like,
Oh, I don't do
so
sushi
good.
like that anyway.
you gonna learn.
Hey, you trying? You working on it?
I am. I don't know how far we've gotten in this. I feel like we haven't.
No,
gotten-
you had me on like some basic stuff, but I wasn't really feeling it. You had me try the
eel roll.
that was what I liked, but that was way back
Which
in
is
when we
crazy
didn't.
because most people that are rookies in sushi don't even like eel. That's an
Yeah, no,
acquired
like
taste.
I had a little bit of
Well,
that.
good job.
But you had me try what is it, the California roll?
That one's good. That's a good intro.
It just
Good
starts
basic.
you out.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get you there.
And then you had me try what was it, the Philly roll or something like that?
That was
It's got,
the cream
I think
cheese
it's
in
got
it.
salmon with cream cheese.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
I don't love that.
that all right. Just one.
We didn't come to talk about sushi, but
Yeah.
it is good. Yeah.
So do you feel like you were celebrated yesterday after all the sushi
Yeah,
and
honestly,
drinks?
what made me feel that way was work. I'm never gonna tell these people where I work, but I've never had a job where like everyone was on the Zoom call saying "Happy birthday, dude." I'm like, It was like 19, 20 people. I was like, that's weird. Most people you have to first of all you have to request a day off,
Yeah.
get it approved, and then like, well,
Hope they let you go.
no,
No, that's not important.
You gotta lie about some other. You can't
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
it's my birthday. They don't give a shit. Like
Yeah,
so, this
yeah, yeah.
company cares about stuff like that. I thought that was like, hey, enjoy your day. Don't worry about work when you log out. Get out of here. Go enjoy your week. It was nice.
I never really realized that like birthdays really are that time that you take to reflect on your life and
Mm-hmm.
for people to really express like, hey, we like you, we love you, this is the feeling and to maybe feel like you've never had that. What does that feel like
So
for you?
I was sitting we were having lunch yesterday and I was talking about this. I said, I've started to realize this week that I'm starting to understand what love actually feels like because I've been operating in chaos for so long.
Wow.
I was so comfortable operating in chaos. I think we as black and brown people typically operate in chaos more than we probably realize it. There's a lot of things that are thrown onto us every day that we don't ask for just by wearing the skin. And then you add your bills to that in school and work and relationships and highs and lows, death, life. Everything that happens in life, you start to realize you get used to operating chaos. And for my life particularly, it's been very chaotic in my adulthood. A lot more so than when I was a child, which is unfortunate. But it's been so chaotic that I've just gotten used to it. I've learned how to navigate all of the negative and just made it became a standard. You get what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it became
I
a
do.
standard to get discriminated against. It became a standard to have familiar problems. It became a standard to have friends just kind of oust you or leave you on a whim. Like it just became standard.
Yeah.
And so
You started operating at autopilot.
yeah, you know how it's like it's literally like being a pilot in a cockpit. You're flying, you're used to turbulence, so you just keep it moving. It's just another day at the office, right? So that's what it became for me. And now that I'm like, I find myself looking for the negatives.
Yeah.
Now, that was weird. And that was part of my reflection. I was like, you're looking for negativity, and you just don't have it.
That's interesting.
Your heart and soul is searching for the negatives because it's been filled with that for so long that you're used to that kind of stimuli, and I'm not finding it. And it's fucking with me. I'm like,
What do they call that? The self-fulfilling prophecy? It's like when you believe something to be true, it becomes true even if it's not true.
Yeah.
So if you go around saying my life is negative, this is so bad, I'm always in turbulence, you create that with your words. I feel like different spiritual practices and religions express that differently.
that's actually part of it. Like it's
prophecy.
it's prophesizing,
Yeah.
but now you could also speak negative into existence as well.
Exactly.
And like having this name it's so telling of where I'm trying to take my life. It's like I'm trying to put things into existence that are great.
Yeah.
And so doing this is a part of that, right? But I figured out this week that I've just been accepting the negatives for so long, and I just don't know how to.
And then it became a
Yeah.
part of
Full
like your
cycle.
routine.
Yeah, so then it's like now that I don't
started-
have, like I don't have the same job anymore where I had a lot of problems. I don't work for that person anymore. My new place that I'm working, my 9 to 5 is amazing. Everyone is nice and cool and sweet, and I can wear my hair how I want it, but like, I don't have to worry about any of those things anymore. So that's not a problem. I'm doing the show, and I've made a lot of new friends. Not you, I know you. You've been there forever.
Yeah.
But all these new people I've met, the Leahs of the world, you, Brett, producers, like all these different random people I've met like along this journey or that I've known and have come back into fold on this journey have been super supportive.
Yeah.
And nice. It's like, it's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. On my birthday, we always do like tell me things you like about myself, about me. And we go around the table and everyone has to tell me what they love about
Are we
me.
about to play this game?
And so, I want to play this game. I don't know you all that well.
I don't care. I want to. Let's
But
go.
what I wanted to do, because you feel like maybe people don't speak enough life into you or celebrate you in the way that you feel we should, can you tell us 2 things you like about yourself?
Ooh.
Because I'll preface
No,
this.
I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Yeah,
While
I
you're
got
thinking,
you.
I just want to preface this by saying, like, I think a lot of times we wait for other people to speak life into ourselves, and we forget that, like, we can do that too. So if you feel like at some point in your life, like, people aren't giving you what you need, maybe the practice is doing it for yourself.
I like my, this is hard. So I like my drive. I like the fact that I'm driven, because being driven for me equates to so many things, right? And I also like that I give a damn about people almost more than myself, and that might be a part of operating in the negatives too. But I like that I care enough. Example, the Big Thought event. You remember I was like, man, I'm so mad that y'all, I wasn't mad, but I was like, dang, I wish I could have got y'all the ticket in.
Yeah.
Because it's usually only one ticket. And I was like, but who else would it be in that scenario? Like, who else to go and represent the company other than
That was one you had to stay for that.
Yeah, and I was like worried about how you and O felt about not being able to stay, and y'all are like, if you don't get your ass there and go make this connection,
exactly.
But that's just me. Even in that pivotal moment, because that was a pivotal moment for the show, right? I've met a lot of people beyond that. Yeah. That was one of those moments where I was still at the end, still not thinking about me. I was like, you could be selfless to a fault, and so I do like that I'm selfless, but I can say that I want it to be not to a fault. So I would say my selflessness and my drivenness, yeah, for sure.
Trevor, what's one thing you like about you?
Oh man.
2 things you like
And give me
about
one
you.
thing you don't like too. Let's
No,
make it
no,
well.
No, we
Positive
celebrating you.
only.
We celebrating you. Man. So I met this guy. I was in college, TWU. Again, it's one you mentioned. Definitely your drive, because this show is not as far as it is without your drive, you pushing it, your dedication to it. So definitely that, like, I'm like, if something, even this makes me reflect, like, damn, man, what the hell are you doing? This man, he got all this going and he making this shit go. He doing this thing out here. So definitely your drive. Also your mind and how it thinks, how you think. I would say maybe like you're cultured. So like the knowledge and stuff that you drop on me, that you've been dropping on me since I met you.
Yeah.
You know, those kind of the conversations that we have off, even on camera, off camera, your viewpoint, like that's appreciate that, man.
Oh, I love that.
That's cool.
I honestly appreciate that. I don't have a big circle. You wanted to, and anybody who's in my circle, you not a friend, you're a bro.
Yeah.
You family.
Yeah.
So you were legit family. So
Yes, I got it. Are you getting the tears?
Yeah.
so you so that's what I would say.
Making black men feel their emotions is what I want to do. That's my goal in life. Okay.
Man, we prophetic. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
it's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Here we go again.
So, and Becky, do you have? Well, Becky can go too. Maybe not.
Becky's like,
She's
I
not
don't
on the
even
mic.
like this.
She's like, I'm not on the mic. She's like,
just do his
I'm
videos.
not on the mic. I'm literally not even here.
Times. Like, I don't care. This thing get on my nerves.
So my two things I like about you, and again, we've very early in our relationship, but I will say I love how self-reflective you are. Like, I feel like that's not, you don't see that a lot with a lot of people, but I do see that you're a person that you're not perfect, and you've admitted that, but you take the time to reflect on how you show up in the world and maybe why you show up the way that you do. Yeah. I think that that's like super, super, super important as just people, is to be able to have that moment. And I think black men specifically, I think it's harder for you all to feel safe enough to do that, or to like elevate emotionally, have that emotional intelligence to do that. So I really appreciate that about you. So that's one. And two, I think it's the drive. I have no doubt if I'm sitting on this couch, Trevor, if the lights are on, you are going to make whatever dreams that you have come true. I believe that like 150%. I appreciate that.
That says a lot because you haven't known me for a long time. So that would speak volumes about it. It's in line with what he said, but you've only known me for like this amount of time. He's known me for this, so
yeah,
I appreciate that.
I see that. I see that you have this determination, this willingness to get it done. I've seen that in my life in various different ways. And the reason why I was, excited to come work with you is because I was like, I see something familiar in you. And that's like that unwavering drive to get it done. And so I'm excited to be here and grateful to be along on the journey. And
thank you for your contributions, both of you, because you both, not to say no shade on any part of the team that's been here before, but when I look in front of me now, I'm like, okay, this is where I want to be. Like, this is fun. This is the most fun I've had doing this. It sounds bad to say, but it's the most fun I've had doing it the entire time. I've had fun along the way, countless number of times with everyone else, yes. But looking at what I wanted, and like when you put down on paper, like these are the intangibles that I would look for. You possess, both of you possess most of them. And that's hard to say. You two over there in the corner, you're not.
No, Mike Becky.
You're not getting away from this. Yeah, my emotional support, Becky. I like it. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's this week. That was my reflection. Is like, you need to take the time and celebrate yourself more, because you don't know, like the shit can end.
Yeah,
I mean, it all does.
We're all dying.
Yeah, we're all dying slowly. But I mean, if it was tomorrow, would you want to have gone on and not celebrated your life in any facet? Like, it's just weird. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to go have a good time.
Good.
I was trying not to hold myself to standards. I'm going to be home by midnight. And then I was
we got lit.
Too lit.
It's way too lit.
Turn up.
I had to, when you get, how you're lit when you get home, you got them burps and shit and you're trying to go to sleep. I was like, oh, this is familiar
Did
territory.
you get to the spins?
I don't know. I spun myself right to sleep, so I have no idea. I woke up like, where's my phone? Like it was in between my cheeks and the thing. My baby was next to me. I was like, oh, I don't need you to see me like this. This is so bad. I had a bonnet on.
Woke up with the bonnet on is too much.
Yeah, I see with a bonnet.
Good for
black,
you.
though. Don't play with me.
No.
Yeah,
At least you ain't come to work with it on.
Oh, I thought about it. These locks got to get some moisturizer, man. So yeah, no, I slept with the bonnet. But overall, this week, I just sat back and thought you gotta appreciate what you have.
Yes.
And you also have to reflect. And there's something you sent me that was cool. It was about managing. What was that video?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. So me and Andrew, we're talking this week, and there was this video that I came across about like God will only give you the things that you can manage.
That's it. Yeah.
And that really hit home for me because I've been saying all year I want a house, but then if you go to my apartment, it's not in the best condition right now. It's a little messy. And so I was like, oh, I'm asking for all these things, but like I'm not managing the things that I have well. Yeah. And the guy was talking about, if you don't manage your body, you'll lose your body. If you don't manage your relationships, you'll lose your relationships.
Yeah,
and so God only gives you the things that you can properly manage, which I really believe.
And the thing I wanted to add to that, because I looked at that video and that was part of my reflection too. I was like, man, you say you want a bigger, you said you wanted a bigger space to shoot in. But you also had to accept that I was in this other space I didn't particularly care for, but I just managed it, right? I just made the best of it. I did the best I could with what I had. So 1 through 16, were they my favorite? No, but it was practice. It was just managing what I had in front of me. Then this place came around. But I also wanted to find like different co-hosts. And I was like, but that couldn't happen if I didn't manage with the ones that I still had, right? Yeah. It's the same thing at home. Like you want a new home. But you're not managing what you have. But the one thing I wanted to add to that was appreciating what you have too, because with management, you have to also appreciate what you have in that time frame, right?
Yes.
So if I'm managing all these things, but I'm just mad about what I'm managing, like, oh, I hate this job, oh, I hate this house, oh, I want a new car, oh, okay, but you're not really appreciating, oh, I have a car, oh, I have a job.
Because there's a lot of people that don't, they don't.
That's the part. So for
being
me,
thankful for what you do have.
Exactly.
Managing what you have, but being very thankful for whatever you have.
Yeah.
Who you have. I'm thankful for you too. Yeah. Like I told my girlfriend, I was like, you know how weird of a thing it is to ask people to get up on a Saturday morning and come talk to you where you don't pay them for shit. We're not making money yet. We're growing, yes. But it's like, that's a very weird ask. I'm very thankful that they do it because they don't have to. And I know that. And so I'm very, very mindful of how I interact with people too. Like you said, how my presence in the world, I'm very mindful of that because I know that people, A, are losing their shit left and right, as we've seen. And B, they don't have to do anything for you. Nothing, not a thing. So that was my week. I spent a lot of time reflecting, and then I got drunk.
Good. Gotta drink some of that off.
Yeah,
too much reflection. And we don't believe in too much accountability.
Yeah, we had to balance that shit out.
Yeah, you can't be too.
I'm too
woke.
deep down the wormhole. Let me go drink this stuff. But yeah, no, my birthday week was cool. Today is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
we're going to the event later today.
I'm excited. My boyfriend gets to come.
Yeah,
I want to try the CBD water. I'm really excited.
It is delicious. I am sorry I keep teasing y'all with empty cans.
I know. I'm like, one of these days we're gonna break one open.
I plan to bring some the next time. We won't be shooting after this for a couple of weeks, but I'll bring some to the show. And actually tomorrow, if they have it at the location, I don't know if they will. Or tonight, if they have it, I don't know if they will. I would encourage you to get some. We get a discount for sure. So.
I might really do it. We see.
Venus Fest is gonna be fun.
The last event was fun.
The last event, I have a video of him dancing in the middle of a field by himself.
I know. I saw that.
There was nobody around. Do you remember that? When he at the field day event when he was out there just
I know
by himself.
I know I was by myself.
Yes, you were by yourself.
It was a whole bunch of stuff going on, a whole lot of drinking. Hey, shout out to
I will tell you the truth. At that time, there was absolutely nothing going on but you dancing.
Okay.
What does that song say? Dance like no one's watching. It's okay, Trevor.
Because it was awesome.
It was
event.
hilarious.
And then it was a point was it before the field day started or during?
I think we were about to do the tie around the ankles flip cup game. And you were at that table by yourself.
Oh, at the table.
The three, the sack
so
race.
I had already been drinking a lot. The boy was feeling good. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
That's why I couldn't get that damn potato sack on. That shit was hilarious.
Man, almost messed up I had to go home and clean my forces, and I had just got these for my birthday.
Oh,
Where's Air Force to a field day?
I didn't realize what all was gonna be involved.
Field day.
You told me that afterwards, and you was like, at first we weren't even gonna participate in it.
Oh, you're right.
See, yeah. And it was all good till I had to get into the sack because I didn't realize the sack still had like white stuff in it. Luckily, I was able to save them, because I was upset after the fact, but it wasn't like till I sobered up.
So when did you sober up, Trevor? Because I'm checking on you because that day I was like, Trevor, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Like, okay.
I ain't gonna lie. That day,
He was gone.
it was like
You're gonna see it today, actually.
I'm very
You'll get a
excited.
that was the not gonna lie, probably damn show top 2-3 times I was drunk.
In
Like,
your life?
yes,
You're welcome.
even going back to TW, like
Damn.
I was that damn gone.
At TW, he was a mess.
Because like I knew this is how I know. Like
Speaking of reflecting, he was a mess.
nah, I
my
wasn't that bad.
God.
I was in my 20s then. So shit.
Well, I wanted to circle back to one thing before we wrap.
Go ahead, you're good.
So you talked about your daughter, and I was wondering, do you show up for her birthdays in a different way because you had a different experience? And how do you do it? What baby girl birthdays look like?
We had so her first birthday, we had as many people as we could get from both sides of the family to come to our house. We have a townhouse over in Richardson, so we could house a good amount of people. And so we had probably like 25 people in that house. It was crazy.
Ooh, rolling deep.
Crazy, bro. It just and not all at once, but throughout the day.
Okay.
At one given time, maybe 15 to 20.
Okay.
Yeah, that's still a lot of people for me.
That's a lot of people.
You gotta get out of my house. I'm ready.
For real.
Hey,
That's
good to see you.
funny.
Good to see you.
That's like yard numbers.
Yeah.
That's definitely yard numbers.
Get the step.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to play. Get out.
There you go.
Yeah. But no, for her, we showed up. We had a really good time, and she had a great time.
When's her birthday?
It's on August 24th, Kobe Day.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna get her a little Kobe jersey.
You should.
With her name on the back.
That's cute.
Yeah. We show up for her. I try to show up for her as much as no one showed up for me. Does that make sense? So I'm always there for her. And for everything. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna be there. So that's my little buddy. So I'm always showing up for her.
You want to make me cry. Talk about a father and daughter relationship. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I think that is just so.
We have a beautiful relationship, and I love it.
Good.
Yeah, she does this thing now. She said, "Dada," and then I'll say, "Yeah," and she was like, I was like, I cannot decode that shit. I don't
know what you're saying.
I was like, yeah.
I was like, she be talking to you, bro.
Yeah,
she be talking
I was
to you.
like, yeah. And she was like, okay. Yeah. Or I'll say, let's say, you want to watch Moana? No. I said, do you want to watch Coco, or you want to look at Coco Melon? I'm like, okay. All right. So, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm always there for her, man. Always. Thank you guys for helping me reflect and appreciating me. That's very, very nice. Emotional support, Becky. Do you have anything you want to say nice about me? She was like, no, we've discussed this already.
I paused because I was like, am I going to get on the mic? Am I just going to be the weird voice?
There's that mic. We could always whip it around and turn it on.
You know what?
I could just retweet. Because I was basically going to say, your drive is really inspiring, and I like that you're very communal and, getting people connected and things. So it's basically what they said. But
thank you. I try to incorporate. I do try to incorporate everything or everyone into the fold as much as it's much as it's possible. Because I've had times where that did not go well. So I try to make sure I include everyone that needs to be included within reason. But yeah, I do. I want everyone to have an opportunity to speak their mind. I want everyone to have an opportunity. If you have ventures that you want to reveal on here and somehow find a way to make the dots connect, go for it. This space is supposed to be open to where we can all kind of eat. Like, for instance, Courtney, the candle lady. You met her by way of me. I met her by way of Instagram. She loved the show. We became business buddies, and she helped me find my accountant. That's just connecting. So now she's going to do a photo shoot for her candles.
Let's go, making money, Becky.
Yeah, and this is and they don't even live in. This is in Pennsylvania, so they'll be sending stuff back and forth, and
cool.
She'll give us all the stuff she gets to keep for free. So I'm always trying to make sure that I connect people to whatever opportunity that I can, because I can't use them all.
I feel the same way.
I can't get every opportunity and use it all for myself. It's like Prince. He wrote 1 million songs. But he also had Morris Day and the Times to help him sing some of them songs, because Prince is only one body. He can only sing, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I think too. I'm only one person, but if I can provide you a lane, I'm always going to do that.
And the energy that you put out is the energy you get back. Call it karma, call it whatever you want to call it. But that's true. So if you put that out into the world, that'll come back to you.
I think I'm okay with accepting positivity now. I think I finally reached that point in my life where positive is the norm, and that's okay. And then the negative, and they come in, and it's like, I got a therapist for that.
Yeah,
it's manageable. I don't have to live in it anymore. And so, for all of you listening, I would advise you try to find ways to accept the positives in your life and be okay with it. It's okay to have a positive day. It's okay to smile. It's okay to cry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have wins. I just wasn't. It's almost like survivor's guilt. You get what I'm saying? Like you've come through a lot and you've left a lot of people behind, and now you're over here enjoying the fruits of your labor, but it just feels guilty at times. And so survivor's guilt does not need to be a thing. Just enjoy life because you only get one of them. So
sounds good to me.
Yeah. Well, with that, let me get where's my closing monologue, because I have not remembered it yet. While I'm doing that, if you guys want to say anything to close this episode out, we're about to get out of here in just a second. Anybody?
I think you wrapped it really well.
Did I wrap it really well?
I wish you a happy birthday, Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
Joyeux anniversaire.
John, can you put Feliz Navidad on my thing?
That's Merry
Christmas. I'm over here just following her lead. What?
That's Merry Christmas.
Damn it. Feliz Cumpleaños? Is that it?
Cumpleaños.
Yeah, Jesus. I'm over here following her lead for all of her.
I'm trilingual, though.
For our Latin listeners, I'm sorry. That's not intentional.
I'm from
so
Ohio.
sorry.
Give me some, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. I just got here to Texas.
She's from Ohio. Clear cut reason why this happened.
We're going to cut that part out.
Feliz nachos.
Feliz nachos?
What is happening? Terrible.
Oh, gosh. Happy birthday is what I meant to say.
Appreciate
Happy
you. As always, thank you for listening to this podcast. We hope that you enjoyed listening to it as much as we enjoyed doing it. We hope that you grow, learn, evolve, and then you come back and chill with us all over again.
We prophetic.
Bye.